about?
We have got to get away from here out into the street.
Give me a hand. Here we are. Look, out that way.
Oh, stay near me, Cecil. Stay near me. Do not leave me.
It's all right, darling. We're out now. Elena, will you please tell me what you're... Elena.
Are you all right, Stefan?
Yes, darling. You knew what was going to happen.
Yes, but that is over now, Stefan. We are free to go. Our life is beginning again.
You knew what was going to happen, and you stayed with me.
That was my duty, too.
A checkup of our stars since their last appearance in the Lux Radio Theater shows that Errol Flynn, after spending several weeks at the battlefronts of Spain, has returned to the comparative calm of Warner Brothers Studio, where he's just completed a new film with Kay Francis called Libeled Lady, called Another Dawn. But while Francis Palmer has made the toast of New York for RKO and has just begun to get her feet wet in Ebb Tide, another Paramount picture. Are my facts straight, Francis?
Yes,
Straighter than my tongue, I hope.
But they're not detailed enough. What about that trip you took to Spain, Mr. Flynn?
Well, I don't think I quite realized what it was going to be like. Anyway, I know now what it is to hear shells exploding over your head and machine gun bullets whining past. Believe me, it's pretty frightening. But of all the horrible things I saw down there, I was convinced of one thing, and that is that the only cause in the world today worth fighting for, and that every man and woman should fight for, is the cause of peace.
Don't I recall reading in the newspapers that you were wounded over there?
Well, I wasn't actually wounded, and it's a thing I haven't liked to talk about much. I tried to laugh it off by calling it a bump on the head, but it was a bit more serious than that. What happened was that a large caliber shell burst about 50 yards away from me on the Madrid front. I was hit on the head by some falling debris and suffered concussion for several days. But suppose I do a little cross-examining. What's this I hear, Francis, about your going east this summer to do a play?
Oh, yes. Well, it's just that I want to work in summer stock. I feel I need as much stage work as I can get. And incidentally, I think that one reason why picture people like being on this program so much, Mr. DeMille, is because it's the next best thing to being on the legitimate stage again. To all of you, my sincere thanks.
Goodbye, Mr. DeMille.
And goodbye, Errol. Goodbye, Francis. Thank you, Miss Farmer and Mr. Flynn. Our stars this evening were assisted by Colin Campbell as Evans, C. Montague Shaw as Sir Walter Carrister, Don Terry as Medill, Joseph Kearns as Lafarge, Cy Kendall as Pavlov, Frank Nelson as Tito Del Val, Lee Millar as Commissioner, Lou Merrill as Mr. X, John Lake as Dimitri, James Eagles as Peter, and Ross Forrester as the newsboy. Mr. DeMille and Miss Farmer appeared through courtesy of Paramount Studios, Mr. Flynn, Warner Brothers, and Louis Silvers, 20th Century Fox, where he was in charge of music for the new film, This Is My Affair.